What's going on, everyone? I hope everyone's day is going well, and I hope everyone's night is going well. What is everybody's scent of the day? My scent of the day today: Joe Milano, Game of Spades, Full House. Montrese, what's going on, man? Diego, what's going on? What's up? Scent of the day: YSL Baby Cat. I have a sample of Baby Cat somewhere. Let's see. Is it right here? It's not right here. I have a sample of Baby Cat somewhere in this bag, I want to say. I want to see if I can find it real quick, because I want to give it a little sniff. Here's Baby Cat. Right here. I have a little sample of it. I mean, I was expecting a little bit more. To me, it's like a really leathery vanilla. I don't really like leather, to be honest with you. There's not a lot of leather fragrances I've smelled that I've enjoyed. I don't think that one is necessarily like the worst one I've ever smelled that has given me a leather vibe, but it's pretty much just like leather and vanilla to me. The vanilla in Baby Cat is nice. I will give it that. It has a very nice vanilla. But yeah, it just has like a leather vibe to me that I don't really enjoy. Um, Diego, what was everyone's scent of the day? Scent of the day was Stronger with You Intensely, original batch. So, I already answered, and I already said my scent of the day is Full House. I used to have a original batch of Stronger with You Intensely, um, but I have Stronger with You EDT. This was my first fragrance. This is my favorite fragrance of all time. I have this in a 3.4 ounce, and I had a little 1.7 ounce of Intensely. That was an old reformulation. But the issue with it is the guy that I got it from, he ended up getting like some fake colognes, and then like tried to sell them. So I didn't know if my Stronger with You is fake. So I sold it for one, that reason, but also I didn't really wear it. Like I had it for a year and I wore it like once, maybe twice. I plan on getting a different Stronger with You. I would like to get like Stronger with You Freeze or like Stronger with You Only, because those ones are kind of hard to get your hands on. But something in a little 1.7 ounce, because I like having a big bottle of a Stronger with You and a tiny bottle. Um, Scent of the day, Black Prestigium by Mancera. That, I mean, I'm assuming it's like a darker fragrance, but Gabe, what does that one smell like? Scent of the night, John Paul Gaultier. I'm assuming you're trying to say Scandal, Montrese. I've never smelled Scandal, surprisingly, and I've never smelled a clone of Scandal. Y'all, please like the live and please drop a sub if you guys have not already. This is going to be, I don't know how long this live is going to be. I mean, I just got ready for bed. Did my whole nighttime routine. Maybe, I don't know, 25, possibly 30 minutes, but I'm not really sure. I'm gonna try and go for as long as I can, Um, Baby Cat is decent. Yeah, like I mean, I think my honest ranking of or rating of Baby Cat on a scale of 1 to 10, it would be. It's weird. I kind of have it on two different scales. In general, it's like a 6.5 out of 10 to me. It's not the worst fragrance. It's not the best fragrance though. As far as a leather fragrance goes, I mean that's like a 8.5, 8.7 out of 10. As far as leather fragrances go, it's one that I enjoy more. Like a 10 for a leather fragrance, in my opinion, that's Tom Ford's Ombre Leather Parfum. Such a good leather fragrance. Um, is Sex Panther any good? So that's actually a question I've been wondering myself. Sex Panther from the movie Anchorman. If you know, you know. If you don't, you're just a little bit uncultured. They actually make that fragrance, so you can buy it. Now hopefully it doesn't smell like gasoline like it does in the movie. But I have actually been contemplating trying to find a bottle so I can get it in my collection so I can review it. So I don't know, but I could possibly have an answer to that eventually. I'm here, sorry I'm late. Smegma, killer name, welcome back. Black Prestige is Prestigium. I don't know why I keep saying Prestige. Is amazing. What's the scent profile on it? Can you help me with your AP? Bro, I'm in geometry right now. I got no clue about AP calculus. Montrese, I agree, stuff is amazing. My wife hated it, said to get rid of it. The Black Prestigium, Gabriel? Damn. See, here's the thing. There's been a couple fragrances I've had and I've really enjoyed, and my girlfriend doesn't like them, and vice versa. My girlfriend really enjoys some fragrances, and I don't really like them that much. One that I think is good, but I'm not like all over. Hugo Boss bottle. Whoa, Hugo Boss bottled EDT. This is definitely a good fragrance. Like it's woodsy. You get a nice little bit of cinnamon. You get some apple vibes. It's a good fragrance. This one, I think it's still a good fragrance, but I don't think it's like a crazy fragrance. But whenever I tell my girlfriend to like pick a fragrance for me to wear, this is one that she always says. I don't know why. She says that it smells like comforting to her and kind of like nostalgic. Which I could see it being kind of a nostalgic scent, like it's warm, inviting, kind of cozy. You get enough depth that you can wear it in the cool weather, and it's still light enough that you could definitely wear this one in the summer. So I really think Hugo Boss bottled EDT is a great fragrance, honestly. Great fragrance for year-round use. And I don't know, it's my issue with it. It's a little bit basic because that was the first fragrance to kind of have that woodsy, appley, cinnamon DNA. If you enjoy that DNA, you'll enjoy it. I'm not the biggest fan of that DNA, but Boss bottled EDT is definitely good. Um, Kenneth Cole scent's good. So I've tried. I want to say it was Kenneth Cole Black or Kenneth Cole Blue, one of the two, and I thought it was good. Have I tried Porsche? I've not tried any Porsche fragrances. Yes, said it gave her an instant headache. The one thing I will say about Mancera fragrances is they can definitely have a screechy quality to them. They can be a little headache inducing. In my experience, Instant Crush is a phenomenal fragrance from Mancera. I had an original, or not an original batch, but a screw-on batch of Mancera's Red Tobacco, which I got from the guy who ended up having some fake cologne. So I think that one was probably fake too. But I really did not enjoy that one. That one gave me like a horrible headache. And then I had Tonka Cola, which I really liked Tonka Cola. But I ended up trading it to one of my buddies because I knew I could trade it back because I knew that like they'd like it for a little bit and then not really want it anymore. And then they traded it back to me, and I was smelling it, and I was like, "This just doesn't smell as good as I remember." So I ended up trading that one to Brian. If you guys know Brian, you know that he loves that fragrance now. Spice Bombs. I used to have Spice Bomb Night Vision EDT and Spice Bomb Extreme. Both fragrances are great. I would love to get another bottle of, both of them, to be honest with you. Extreme is really, really good. I just smelled the EDT off my buddy like a week or two ago. Interestingly enough, I had never smelled the EDT before that. Love the dry down. Gets Dior Parfum vibes. Are you saying Dior Homme Parfum, Gabriel, or what? What Dior? Mancera Black Prestigium, sexy baby powder scent with leather. See, I don't know if that one would be up my alley. I don't really like leather, but I think that it could be good because I love like powdery fragrances. Subbed and like the stream, cool channel, bro. Hey, Starlight, I really appreciate you, man. Oud, Gabriel, very similar. Mancera Montal fragrances, yeah, because they're sister companies, I believe is what you'd say. Finally got Coconut Lagoon, gonna be great for the summer. It's gonna be great for the summer of warmer days in Cali. Yeah, Coconut Lagoon. This is one that I've been kind of hyping up for a while. I got this one pretty early on in the summer. I think even maybe like before my summer break had started last year, but I got this one. I put a pretty decent sized dent in this bottle. I do about 7 sprays. I think Coconut Lagoon is great. This is also one that I did a giveaway on when I hit 4K. I think it's a phenomenal fragrance. So yeah, Coconut Lagoon. For anyone looking for a good tropical fragrance, good school work fragrance, it's not too loud, and you'll just get a lot of compliments with it. Definitely beast mode. Getting whiff still. Gotcha. Cologne smells different on everybody. Exactly. No one fragrance is going to smell the same on everybody, and that's the beauty of it. And also, it's not going to smell the same because everyone smells everything differently, and a fragrance interacts on everyone's skin differently. That's kind of the beautiful things with fragrances, right? Because I could spray something on my arm and smell it, and I'm like, oh, I hate this. But I could go walk past someone while I have this sprayed on my arm, and they could stop me and be like, oh, you smell super good. And they could be talking about that fragrance. It's just the beautiful thing with fragrances because, everyone's nose is different. Some people are going to like something, some people aren't going to like something. And there's it's like the saying, there's a buyer for everything, there's a nose for every scent, I guess. I don't know. Yes, Coconut Lagoon has gotten better as it sits. You can wear it in the springtime. It holds enough strength. Yeah, for sure. And I mean, here's the one thing with Coconut Lagoon. It doesn't it lasts long, it projects well if you spray enough. Like if you have Coconut Lagoon and you're just sitting here and you're doing one, two, three sprays, you're not really going to get compliments with this fragrance. You're not going to be smelt. When I wear this fragrance, which granted, I mean, I probably underspray with this fragrance, I go one, two, three, four, five, six, seven sprays. And even that isn't like too strong with this fragrance. Gets you a lot of nice compliments, projects nicely around you. It'll last pretty much all day. Even though this one isn't projecting insanely past 8 hours, you can still definitely smell it on your skin. This is one as a skin scent. I can smell it 10, 11, 12 hours later on my skin. I'm not going to say it's like a 24-hour fragrance and it's not going to project for, that 10 to 12 hours, but you'll still be able to smell it on your skin. It's not really weak. You just have to spray enough. Yes, definitely skin chemistry is a factor for sure. It's very interesting. And when you're just getting into fragrances, just getting into perfumery, it's not really something you think about that much. And then you realize it, especially with perfumery, because I could have I did a little bit of perfumery, but I stopped because it's really expensive. And two, if I do go back to doing perfumery, I want to have money saved up. I want to take some courses and I want to actually know what I'm doing. But when I was trying some stuff out, it was really cool seeing how different something smelled on my skin, on someone else's skin, what something smelled like to me, what something smelled like to someone else. But yeah, dude, perfumery is hard, and that's why I feel like I appreciate fragrances so much. I feel like for whatever reason, a fragrance collecting hobby kind of gets a bad rap. I don't really understand why. But it's super cool. I think that fragrances are amazing. I would love to do what the perfumers do, and hopefully at some point in my career, I can do what they do. Got a compliment on calf after literally 10 hours. That's one I've been looking at. Do you recommend that I get it? I mean, I'm assuming if you said, you got a compliment 10 hours later, it probably seems good. Gonna call it a night. Everyone have a good one. Congratulations on 4K Montrese. I appreciate it, man. Have a good night, and I'll see you on the next live. Do probably 7 sprays of everything. See, for me, it really does depend. There's some fragrances I do 3 sprays of. There's some fragrances I do 5 sprays of. I'd say for me, my average number is probably about 5 sprays. I'd say that's, my pretty average, because Full House, I do 5 sprays with. All my glosses, I do about 5 sprays with. My Hugo Bosses, I do 5 sprays with. LeBeau, I do 5 sprays with. Shiaka Blue, I do 5 sprays with. Halloween Man, I do 5 sprays with. Aqua Dubai, 5 sprays. Cobalt, Code Eau de Parfum, Stronger With You, Aqua de Gio, Dylan Blue. I could keep going on. There's so many fragrances that I do 5 sprays of. Now, there are a couple fragrances that are a little bit weaker in my collection, like Coconut Lagoon. I do 7 sprays of this one. With something like YSL Myself, I do 7 sprays. With, Latafa Caid Al Farsan, I do 7 sprays. Then there is also vice versa, right? There are a couple fragrances in my collection, like all these that I'm holding: Sauvage Elixir, Sospiro Vibrato, City Rhythm, Redline 2654, Mancera Instant Crush. 2 to 3 sprays. 2 to 3 sprays is all you need with these fragrances. I would say majority of my fragrances, I don't have a huge beast mode fragrance collection. I would say a lot of kind of middle ground, middle strength fragrances, 5 sprays, pretty good on majority of my fragrances. I've never tried French Avenue either. I really do want to try it though, because I had Greenlee and I really want to get something that smells like it. So that one's on my list. Um, you should pick up a Sod Elixir. Got it a few days ago. Definitely glad I picked it up. What do you think it smells like? Because I've been hearing some stuff that it's like Sauvage Elixir mixed with something else, which I feel like I would enjoy. You know, like I have Sauvage Elixir right here. I love Sauvage Elixir. So, and I don't have the original Assad, so it's not like it would be kind of redundant. So it's Boss Absolute mixed with Sauvage Elixir, or it's just Boss Absolute. Because I've heard it's a mix of. I knew it was one of the Hugo Bosses. I couldn't remember which one. I've heard from some people it's a mix of Boss Absolute and Sauvage Elixir. Just what I've heard. What's on my number one wish list? So I have two that are kind of in that number one spot. The first one, I have Halloween Man EDT right here. I really want Halloween Man X. Now I don't think I would get it in time for Halloween. Just simply because, like, I don't know, I don't really want to spend like $40 right now. Um, just so I can get a fragrance called Halloween Man before Halloween. But I have Halloween Man EDT. I really want Halloween Man X. Supposedly that's like a sweet coffee fragrance. I have Paris Corner Maj Moscow Mule. There's another one. It's called Maj Cognac Blaze. I have a little sample of Cognac Blaze, and I sprayed one spray on my hand, wore it throughout the day. I went to a concert later that night, and I kept just going back, smelling that fragrance. Has that Killian's Angel Share DNA. It's super good. So, two cheapies that are kind of on my list, because my most recent pickups were City Rhythms, Martha's Vineyard, and Sospiro Vibrato. So a little bit more expensive pickups. So a cheaper fragrance. I think if anything though, I might just save up my money, get both of the ones I want at the same time, or I might just buy one by one. But I really don't know, because part of me is like, if I've already tried Cognac Blaze, you know, just get Cognac Blaze because I wouldn't be a blind buy. But I really wanted Halloween Man X for a long time. I originally asked my mom for Halloween Man X, and she could only find this one, which I'm still very happy my mom got this one, because it's a dupe of 1 million EDT, a little bit more fruity. It's a very good fragrance. And I would not have ever known about it if my mom didn't accidentally get me that one. Y'all, please drop a sub, drop a like if you guys have not already. We just hit 4,000 subscribers like a week or two ago. I did a giveaway. At 5K, I'm going to be doing another giveaway. Probably going to be giving away, I don't know, like Latafa Kamrakawa, something like that. So please make sure to drop a sub, drop a like if you guys have not already, because when I hit 5K, another giveaway is coming. Boss Bottled, absolutely not well blended, 85%, good for daily. Boss Bottled, and you can save your Boss Bottled. See, I may get it. What is it like? Can you describe the scent to me? Because I've never smelled Boss Bottled. Absolute. Or Boss Absolute. Tuhidal, sorry to keep you waiting on the response to that. Game of Spades wild card. So it's a dupe of Bond Number 9's Lafayette Street. It's woodsy. You get some ambergris. You get some flowery notes. It's fresh. It's pretty strong as well. I think it's a pretty safe blind buy. Now, I had tried to clone a Lafayette Street before, and I really didn't enjoy it. But I do enjoy that fragrance. It's strong. It's pretty mass appealing. I think for the price, it's pretty well blended as well. Joel, what's going on, man? The Bois 1920, like you were saying, first time of the day. Hey, Mikey, do you know the name Bao Si? I have no clue. No, Joel, I do not know that name. Tiki Taki, what's going on? King of Clone, yes, sir, Sal. I appreciate the support, man. Don't forget, everyone hit the thumbs up. Y'all, please hit the thumbs up and drop a sub if you guys have not already. Old Spice, VAT 1973. I don't know what that means. But my mom used to tell me stories about my great grandpa wearing Old Spice, like the original spray. She said it smelled really good. Got a 6.7 ounce of Boss Bottled, or of Absolute for 120. Think of getting a Sod Elixir, 85%. Close. He won't spend the money. Thank you, Hesh. Well, but here's the thing, though, as well. maybe I think you still could try it because even though, yeah, it's like 85% close, it could have some differences you could enjoy. Because what if, that 15% that's changed, it's a 15% improvement that you like? I think for me in that scenario, like I would still be intrigued to try it, especially if I was trying to save it. But if you don't really care about your, big bottle of Boss Absolute, then I think you're probably fine. But it sounds good. Yeah, I mean, I would say if you're looking for a good everyday fragrance that has some depth, it's pretty good. Hard to describe, really balsamic, slight fruity tobacco, myrrh, some other stuff. One of your most complimented fragrances in your over 500 bottle collection. See, that sounds good. Um, what's my top complimented fragrance? I mean, I don't know. I think this one seems a little bit basic. First of all, let me know your guys' top complimented fragrance right here in the comments. It's a little bit basic, but I mean, I think that this one's just a testimony that it works, and it's hyped up for a reason. My most complimented fragrance of all time, Jean Paul Gaultier's Ultramall. Um, I mean, yeah, whatever. It's hyped up. I've smelled people in my school wearing Ram Silver, wearing 9 p.m. Still, this fragrance has gotten me the most compliments in my collection. I've been just in class, sitting down, and I've gotten a compliment. I've been walking past people, and I've gotten compliments. I've been just kind of like away from people and gotten compliments. I've literally been playing basketball, had this dude turn around and just go, "Oh wow, you smell really good." Like it gets compliments. Ultramall, great. I do like 3 sprays. I used to only do like 2 sprays when I was getting crazy compliments, but I do like 2 to 3 sprays. Gets crazy, crazy compliments. Um, hey Hesh, you get the metallic undernote, not in a bad way. Asking sad news died in August, part of the Fragcom community. Oh, that's sad. Yeah, that's sad. No, I personally had no clue who he is, but yeah, that's for sure sad. First time commenter. Hey, man, I appreciate you coming in, man. Set of the day, Latafa Sakrat. I've never tried Latafa Sakrat. What do you think it smells like? Could you describe it to me? Favorite house at the moment? So, I mean, I only have one fragrance from them. But so Spiro Vibrato has been my favorite fragrance recently. So I suppose you could say so Spiro has been my top house. Um, what's another house I've really been wearing a lot of? Um, I mean, I also wear Latafa a decent amount. Like they're pretty cheap. Especially like going into these cooler weather months, like I have a bunch of options. I have Mahir Legacy, I have Fakar Black, I have Kaid Al Farsan, which are kind of like more year-round options, but still would work well in the cool weather. Then I also have Vintage Radio, Amir Al Oud, Intense Oud, and Kamarakawa. So then I have some really good ones for the cool weather as well. Um, Best ever clone Abercrombie. Ezra stopped making it a long time ago. Dang. My dad was telling me the other day there was an Abercrombie that he had that he really enjoyed. See, I have all the JPGs, all of them. Ultra gets the most compliments. Yeah, it's a crazy compliment getter. Polo Red. Polo Red's a pretty good fragrance. I could see it getting compliments. Had Lafayette Street sample, enjoyed it. Won a wild card. Ball number 9 too pricey. Yeah, I mean, I think you'll enjoy it. I think it's good. It's really good quality. Imagination. I mean, I agree with you. Imagination. One of my top complimented ones. Um, One of my favorite DNAs as well. I have Aqua Dubai and Full House right there. I'm wearing Full House today. It's a great DNA for sure. Most complimented, probably La Male Parfum and ATH Haze Extreme. Both are good. I'm not the biggest fan of La Male Parfum on my skin, but it smells great on other people. Lafayette smelled like crap on your skin. Uber driver had it on, smelled horrible. See, he probably had some random gross dupe of it. He's like, "Nah, man, I swear it's real, bro." Happy Tuesday. What's up, everyone? Daniel, what's going on? Happy Tuesday. I've not tried Il Padrino. I've heard a lot of people say, "Oh, you need to get Basso." So I think Basso may be on my list for the next Sospiro. But yeah, I really don't know. So Vibrato's a banger. Yeah, it's so good. And I'm just happy because this one was on my list for a while. My buddy ended up getting it. He wore it for a little bit. He enjoyed it. But he only would do like 2 sprays. I mean, he'd wear it pretty often. My assumption is this fragrance is filled up to about like right here. But I gave away Liquid Brun, which I did not like at all, so I didn't like really lose anything there. Liquid Brun and $85 for this fragrance, which if I were to buy it would be $180. So I feel like that was a pretty good deal on my part, on my side. And yeah, Vibrato is so good. And I've been wearing it like so often. Aqua di Gio Profumo. Got you, Joel. Thank you. Sacra supposed to be Profumo. Got you, man. Joe Malone, Murr, and Tonka. I want to say I've tried that one. I didn't think it was that impressive, to be honest. Hi, how are you? Um, I'm good. How are you? I don't know how to say your name. So, yeah. But I'm good. How are you? The Assad, nah, not metallic. Boss, yes, done in a good way. Complex fragrance blended. First spray to dry down, absolutely is amazing. Seems a little fresher. Sacrat, Dupa, Profumo, less smoky. New Aqua di Gio Profumo. Okay, I don't really like that one, honestly. So I put Basso over Vibrato, more interesting. I mean, I don't know. I think Vibrato is pretty interesting. Like, it tingles my nose in the right way. It's also just, like, very mass appealing. But like I said, I do want to get Basso. The note breakdown does look pretty similar. So, I mean, I think if I like Vibrato, I'd probably like Basso. Rayhan Vanilla, good. Second bottle of it. Damn, there you go. McDonough, what's going on? Basso isn't good if you have Vibrato. Okay, so are you saying that they are pretty similar? Because I don't want to buy them if they're redundant. I would definitely like to look into some other ones. One that I do want to look into, there's a maraschino one, not for me, but I think that would smell great on my girlfriend. It has a really good note breakdown. But raspberry and Valhalla is just fire. I've never tried Valhalla. It seems really good though. I've never tried La Mesente. No, been really liking Off Non Supremacy limited edition. The one that's like a Hassavat Aventus Absolute dupe. Because that one, if it is that one, I've been wanting it. Mastermind, what's going on? How's your day going so far, man? Um, let's see. I am gonna get going here soon. I do have school in the morning. Nonetheless, I really appreciate each and every one of you guys in here. So start putting in your guys' last comments. Again, please drop a sub, drop a like if you guys have not already. Every like, every comment, every share, every sub really does help me out. So I would really appreciate it. If you guys enjoyed the content and have not liked or subscribed, please do both. Um, Fine. That's good to hear, Mastermind. In the Suspiro, you love tenor and viola. I mean, I would like to. I think if anything, I would like to get like a sample pack from them, and then find one or two that I really like, and then get a full bottle of them. But I really do think that I want to save up for the City Rhythm 10 pack. But I don't know. It's just kind of hard for me to save up, and it's not even hard for me to save up the money. Like, I have enough money to buy it if I wanted to. It's just kind of hard for me to rationalize, like, am I really going to spend like, I get it's 10 fragrances and it would be like $1,100, but am I really going to spend $500 on a fragrance? Probably not. So I think I'm going to save up like my Christmas money. I mean, I'm working as well, but I'll save up my Christmas money, YouTube money, working money, and everything, and then maybe get it after Christmas. If not, I mean, I don't know. I may just get a couple city rhythms that I like as well. Yeah, that one's beast mode. Something cheaper, masculine, different than most. See, I really do want to get it. Not the same. No, Vibrato is better. They have similarities. I mean, I love Vibrato. I don't really know how you could improve on Vibrato. Like that one, that's like a 10 out of 10 fragrance to me. But again, I would be open to getting a sample pack so I could try multiple of them. I've never seen any Montang fragrances. No. French Avenue. Only French Avenue I've tried is Liquid Brun, and I haven't tried that Latafa. But again, y'all, start putting in your guys' last comments. Are you saving money for a Turkish hair transplant? So, Pat McCrotch, I'm actually not self-conscious about my hair. And I don't live a miserable life. So, I just kind of sit here, I have fun, I talk about fragrances. You're distracted on just trying to be a dick, I guess. I don't know. Pat, have a good rest of your night. I don't know who made you upset today, but hope your life starts to get a little bit better. Mike, always a pleasure, buddy. Keep up the content. You guys have a good night. Loke, you have a good night as well. Noel, I appreciate you stopping in, but I do got to get going. Hopefully, I'll see you in one of my next lives. What City Rhythm 10 pack? So they offer a 10 pack. They make it in limited quantities, so it is kind of hard to get. But you get like I don't know all the ones, but you get Miami Tropical Confessions, Austin, 2654, Nashville, um, Puerto Rico, St. John's, um, Nashville, Manhattan. There's one, San Diego. That's all 10 that you get. But they're 1 ounce bottles. Normally that would be like $1,100 to buy, but they sell it for $500. And again, it's hard to get them when they're in stock, but you can have them email you once they do come back in stock. To me, it smells like an undeveloped vibrato. See, I got you because I don't know. I kept seeing the no breakdown being really similar, and I'm like, I mean, it's got it. They've got to have some similarities. Joel, have a good night. What's something that's masculine, different than everything else? Have a great night. Hey, McDonough, you have a great night as well. I mean, one that I will recommend if you want to splurge a little bit, get a niche fragrance. So Spiro Vibrato, yes, I mean at its base, it's kind of like a ambroxany, gingery, grapefruit fragrance. But this one really does. It stands out nicely. It's strong. It's potent. That one will really have you standing out. Um, I think another one, if you want to stand out though, and you're on more of a budget, Versace Eros Flame, about 40 to 50 bucks. You know, rose, pepper. It'll help you stand out nicely. Have a good night, man. Hey, Abdul, have a good night. Hey, I appreciate you coming in, but I do got to get going. Y'all have a good night. I'll see y'all later. Peace, everyone.